Strengthen your brand voice. If you are a brilliant writer, congratulations. Seriously, we mean that. But if you're like the rest of us who agonize over what to write in an Instagram caption or blog post, then this lesson is for you. Research shows that communication is only 7% verbal and 93% nonverbal. This includes body language and tone. In an online environment, you don't have the luxury of using nonverbal cues. So how do you become a good communicator online? The answer? Your brand voice. The visual appeal of your brand is what hooks someone in, but what you write will keep people around for the long term. Establishing a writing voice for your brand will help you stand out from the crowd, break through the competition clutter, and make real connections with clients. Mistakes to avoid. Your eyes dart desperately across the room, looking for the quickest escape route out of this conversation. A simple question now is snowballing into a 30-minute lecture of their every opinion on the topic. We've all met that person. Maybe you are that person. Please, we beg you, don't be that person, especially not in your website writing. To keep your readers engaged, avoid these common writing mistakes: rambling, overly generic, frills and fluff, wordiness, tangents, and repetition. Connect to your clients. You know the saying, people will forget what you said, but they will remember the way you made them feel. This is true even in writing. To be memorable, you can create an emotional connection that makes readers feel something. Before you can connect with your clients, you need to understand who they are specifically. Using the client profile you created on your target market, you can identify what makes this group of people tick. When you understand who you're speaking to, you can tailor your message to accommodate their interests, passions, and struggles. The bottom line is, be relatable, clear, and concise. The truth is, most people are not reading what you write. The average attention span is 8 seconds or less. So get to the point and do it quickly. Don't send readers down a scavenger hunt of endless facts and figures. Too much information is overwhelming. Be clear in your message, concise in your supporting statements, and make sure your main point is easily understood. If you are struggling with wordiness, an outline may be a helpful tool to organize your main and supporting thoughts. Start with the basics and add extra vocab on an as-needed basis. Create conversation. Academic and formal speech is necessary for few scenarios. Your website is not one of them. Your goal is to speak with a voice that creates conversation. Write with the intention of someone responding back and try using these writing techniques: rhetorical questions, active voice and verbs, and present tense. Revisit your target market. With a deep understanding of this group, you can continually shape your voice to create a conversation that matters to this demographic. Paint a picture. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. But what if you paint a picture with your words? Mind blown. Yes, you can use words to paint literary pictures that help readers visualize your main point. Literary pictures can be created through storytelling, metaphors, and descriptive sensory words. Break through with a beat. No one enjoys listening to the same song on repeat. So don't give readers the same boring tempo in your writing. Break through the blah with a beat in your writing. Try to vary sentence structure and paragraph length. You can even use sentence length to emphasize a point or draw attention, just like this. See how we did that? Don't be afraid to break it up and develop your own special beat. Be yourself. Just be yourself. Sounds simple, but many people miss this very basic rule. As it turns out, people are really good at sniffing out BS. If you try to be anyone else other than yourself, you aren't fooling anyone. Be open, honest, and vulnerable in your writing. Fearful of turning people away? No need to worry, we promise. If someone is turned off by your message, it may feel like rejection, but the reality is you are doing yourself a favor. Keeping an honest and narrow focus will help you build lasting and loyal client connections with the people that actually matter. Your goal is to make a special space for that specific group of dream clients. Your voice, tone, and the message should be made especially for this group of people and no one else. Some closing thoughts. This ain't an overnight process. Even world-renowned writers admit to struggling with writing voice. So if you don't nail it the first time, that's okay. In fact, your voice may change over time, and that's okay too. Practice makes perfect, so the more you work at it, the better your brand voice will sound and feel. If you have a favorite author, start out by reading more of their work. What makes them stand out to you? Why do you connect with them? Is there something they do different? How do they make you feel?